What's going on? What's going on, family? Black Phoenix checking in. It's the end of my day. So, needless to say, no one showed up. So, I had to jump into my ironworking skills. So I'm a German ironworker too. So, for those who do ironworking, man, you can transfer your ironworking skills and welding skills over to the container conversions. Today, what I did, I actually rigged it up from the ground with a come along, and I used my safety scrap up there, and I actually pulled it all the way up. And I'm gonna show y'all how I did it. Actually, right now my internet is good where I'm standing right now, literally. So I wanted to show it to you before I get to moving because I might lose you somehow. But just to show you that you can use your ironworking tools. If you look up the top, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have some rigging up there. It rigged up there at the top. With a come along, I got my normally, like when you do it, you want to have two safety devices on it. So while you're using one, you got another one to brace it just in case something happens and it falls, because stuff happens in the field. I mean, it can happen. So instead of worrying about that, what I did was I put a fall safe on it. So every time I went up to certain levels and got it so high I could get it before I break it down and get a new bite on it, I put another wrap around it and hold it, keep it steady, and then reset it. Just to it's the same way we do when we're doing staircases. So to the iron workers that are familiar with doing staircases in the side of fire escapes, it's pretty much the same way. They'll use a crane sometime or a chain fall to send down a piece, and we'll set that piece, and then we'll repeat that process. So this is pretty much what I'm doing on a small scale. I just did it myself. I rigged it up from the top because literally, if you got everything rigged up right, it does the work for you. The equipment will do it for you, so you don't have to have two man. Two man would have been nice. Don't get me wrong, it would have been great, but I didn't have two man, so I had to use what I had. So literally, I rigged it up, and I got my bolts and stuff in, got it tied off, and now, like I say, I still have to cut my rails and fix up the part so that way you can step in there. But right now, I had to actually get it landed and set where I wanted it to know, okay, this is where it's going to be at. Then I can do the other things like go on and trim the inside, and because I still have some welding to do up there, I have to cut those poles and put a separation there so that way that piece and that piece will be two different pieces. So that's what I'm gonna be working on here soon. So I just wanted to give you an update before I did that, kind of show you what I've been doing. Like I said, I've been out here by myself, but it's been working. Everything's working. Like I said, we getting it in regardless. You know what I mean? So wanted to catch up on some touch ups and do what I could, but my goal was to get this thing hung today. And I told y'all I'm gonna get it hung, and just so happened I had to do it by myself. But it's all good. You know what I mean? We still got it up there. So I'm gonna try to give y'all a walk up here. Hopefully I don't lose my internet, because out here where I'm at, my internet be going in and out for some reason, man. Like, just don't stay in on me. As I was, and this chain fall right here, man, is awesome. It's a half a ton. Let me just zoom in on that one. I got this years ago off of Amazon. Now, I actually didn't get this off of Amazon. I ordered it from the company, but you can order one from Amazon because I gave it to a guy and he ordered him one. But these are very, very handy. We use them a lot in iron working when you're putting in certain beams. That's a half a ton. But I got it all rigged up. As you see, I lost y'all a little bit while I'm up here. So the thing is to do the deck, and I got to cut this out the way, and put my post here like that over here. I got to put one there, put one here, and connect this in. So that's my goal to do, to work on this actually probably tomorrow, because I'm done for the day. I've been out here getting it in, getting everything tidied up, you know what I mean? So now that I got everything lined out, I can go and take it to the next stage. But I got this part done, so wanted to give you an update, kind of show you what I got going on here. Get my hog on using my ironworking skills. That's why I wanted to talk about ironworking and welders, because one guy asked, what do a welder need with a sleever bar? If you're a welder, iron worker, you're gonna need a sleever bar. You know what I mean? Iron worker welders, we do it all. So you know what I mean? Sometimes you do have people that only want to weld alone. You know what I mean? You got those people that just want to weld by themselves. You know, just weld, none but weld. You know, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. But you know what I mean? When you're a fabricator, welder, ironworker, all the above, you ain't got no limitations. You know what I mean? You can pretty much do it all. So I wanted to just give y'all a small update. Then I'm on uneven ground here. It's working out. I like the way I did it. I think my measurements turned out good for me just winging it. Pretty much I used the measurements of the container and then I built it in my garage. Turned out good. The same pretty much angle as the other one that I put on that I ordered, the one I did in Phoenix. Like I say, this one I just got to cut my rail, so that's what we shooting for. But today I just wanted to give you a small update. Like I say, I'm out here by myself, getting my hog on, doing what I do, getting the off the ground. But it is coming along. It is coming, family. It is coming. So I want to give y'all a small update and let you know that everything is coming. Everything is working. So one day at a time. Y'all be blessed. Hog on.